everyone, welcome back to Crochet Delight. I'm Barbara, and welcome back to Yarn Mail. It's been quite a while since I did a yarn mail video. The day that I'm getting this is the 15th of February. You guys will be seeing this way after that. Just opening up junk mail, but getting the receipt out. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about some yarn that I had gotten almost a year ago from Lion Brand. It was the Go for Faux Fur yarn, and it was the color pink poodle, the same stuff that was in the giveaway, the last giveaway. What had happened was the one that I had gotten had multiple knots in it, more than 3, and it took so long for them to get back to me after... Sophia, you need help? Come here. Ugh. She can't get up into her chair right now. I've got stuff in it. It's just clothing. But, oh well. So, the yarn was actually used for her for a blanket to go over her little chair / couch. I mean, it's so big compared to her, it's a couch. But it's a teeny tiny little chair for a little puppy. And that's what I used the Go for Faux Fur yarn with, because she loves fluffy things. She loves to lay on them. It doesn't matter if it's mommy's clothing, daddy's clothing, anybody's clothing. If it's fluffy and it's nice, she wants to lay on it. Yeah, she's spoiled. Spoiled rotten, as you can tell from her little blinged out collar and her little sweater. Go get comfy. Alright, so there were more than 3 knots. There were probably about 10 knots, if I remember correctly. So, and that was the centerpiece for the little blanket that I had made for her. And it had been so long since I had contacted them and tried to get their attention about the knots. Eventually, I did end up getting in contact with them. I mean, they did contact me back. It just took so long. It took almost a year. This was way, way back in August or June when I first contacted them of 2019. And they got back to me, like I said, and they gave me a $13 coupon code, gift card code. So I used that, and that is why I have mail today. So first thing that I saw when I opened up the box, which I haven't looked at the yarn, I just literally opened the box and took the receipt and the junk mail out. That was it. Because there's something else covering all of the yarn, and I see you wandering around back there, little one. What I see is a little booklet. It's a 9 Family Knits Lion Brand Woolies chunky promotion on the front. And I think it actually looks like, oh! Oh, beautiful. It's an actual knitting book, and I'm so envious of all of you that can crochet and knit. I'm really determined to try and be able to do both, because crocheting is more my style, but knitting, I really want to try. And I think I'm going to hang on to this. This is an actual little booklet on some knitting patterns. And then let's see what... And there's actual instructions on how to do certain stitches, different ways to attach things. And then there's diagrams. Some of the things that you can do, like right here on the front, child's rugby striped pullover and adult's rugby striped pullover. So that's what those two are. Then there's his favorite sweater ribbed pullover, textured sleeveless turtleneck, Girls' Day Out, and it's actually a set. The Girls' Day Out, child and woman sweater coats, right there. And then the chevron shawl, right there. So this is actually cool. I think it might be kind of like a step-by-step because they give front panel, back panel, side panels for sleeves, everything. And there's a couple more, whoops, went by fast, there we go, in the back. So, and then it's got a collection of all of the pictures right there. So that's a nice little added gift. I did not order this, so I'm actually going to keep it and attempt one of these. But now let's get down to some of the yarn. Let's see. So this is the Ombre Life by Lion Brand. I had gotten 2 of these. Different colors. Let's see. I love it because right now I can tell that it's just cotton. Oh, it's actually a 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. I can't talk today. This one is Date Night, and this one is Tea Time. I've been trying to add more pinks and reds into everything. But in the Ombre Life, there is a total of 3.5 ounces, which is 100 grams, and 437 yards. It doesn't look like it, but there's 437 yards in both of these. 437, 437. That is a lot. Let's see, it's classified as a fine, number 2, and it gives you the dimensions for which needles or crochet hooks to use with it. For needles, it's a size 4, which is a 3.5 millimeter, for a 24 across 36 up square, and for a 20 across 28 up square for crochet, it's a size E, also known as a 4, which is a 3.5 millimeter. See if there's any other information. Yeah, I would kind of assume you don't iron this. Do they really have to put that on the label nowadays? That's a little bit of a scary thought, having to actually put a do not iron little thing on here. Let's see. I don't know what many of the other symbols are right there, so I'm going to actually look those up when I get to it. But Tea Time and Date Night. Kind of liked this because 2 days before when I ordered it with my coupon, I actually was planning date night. But wrap star, I kind of like that. And it's a nice thin ply. So it's very thin, it's nice and soft. It's called Kim. So this was one of the more appealing colors, in my opinion. There was a red one that was a little appealing, but I already had something that had a little bit of a pinkish red tone to it, so I wanted to go with blue. Pardon me. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely cannot iron this. It's 70% acrylic and 30% wool. There's 437 yards, 3.5 ounces, and one ball makes a scarf. Let's see what this says for that. Yep. So for each of the things that I got, one of these can actually make a scarf, a full-length scarf. And let's see. It's classified as a number 3, which is a light. For needles, you use a 6, which is a 4 millimeter. For 22 stitches across, 28 stitches up. And for crochet, 16 stitches across, 16 stitches up, with a size H, or also known as an 8, which is a 5 millimeter. And those are all US terms, I believe. But, okay. Hand wash, lay flat to dry, and those are the only washing instructions. Let's see, does it say the same thing on here? Alright, so for the Ombre Life, it's actually a little different. You can machine wash them, but you have to wash them on gentle, and then lay them flat to dry. So since this has wool, you have to hand wash it. This is cotton, you can machine wash it, but it has to be on gentle, like if you were doing your delicates. And that's about it. So let's pile these up. I am very happy with my purchases. It doesn't look like there's any knots in it, in this one or these. They look very smooth, very elegant, and I can't wait to work on a project with them. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I will say the price for the Ombre Life, I can do better going on Etsy to Panda yarns. You guys know I've used Panda yarns, and it's a cotton yarn. It's like a 100% cotton yarn. It's this. You can get a lot more for the same price that you buy at Lion Brand. Tell her Barbara sent you, or Crochet Delight sent you, if you go to Panda Yarns. Her yarns are great. I have quite a bit of them upstairs. Let's see. And I'm using some of them right now on a dress that I've been working on and off on. But as far as the Wrap Star yarn goes, I love the feel of it. I love the smell of it. It smells nice. There's no chemical smell. It really smells like wool. But it's nice and soft. It's nice and squishy. And it looks like the gradient might be a little better. I don't know how well the gradient is going to be. That I'm going to have to find out when I go to use it. But you would definitely assume that this has a lot more yardage than these little ones, because look at the size difference right there. One's much bigger, one much smaller. Same amount of yarn. That's because they're different. Wool can be a little more fluffy and airy. Depends on what type you're going for. And cotton, of course, is a little more compact. But I think I might like the Wrap Star a lot better. But alright, I gotta get going. We have guests coming over, so I hope you guys enjoyed this installment of Yarn Mail, and I hope I'll be able to do more Yarn Mail soon. And I apologize for not being able to do Paradise Fibers this month. I will have it, however, next month. I was able to get some money situations fixed, and I should be all set to get the March kit. And if I end up getting a little more extra, I might go back and get the February kit because I saw it and I thought it looked nice. So, thank you for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed the yarn porn, and I hope you guys have a delightful day, and happy hooking, everyone. Bye!